met before, I'm Jessia Grimace, and I'm a physical therapist here at UCSD. And I'm also a board certified neurologic clinical specialist and certified in power. So we'll be doing some power moves today. So just like our usual classes, we'll talk about a new research article quickly, and then we'll go into our interval warm-up. Can everybody see me okay still? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I think we just went in spotlight mode. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go through our research article, then we'll go through our interval warm-up, and then we'll do some power moves. Because it's just me today, I'm going to demonstrate everything in sitting and standing. And then I think most people, it seems, we're going to be doing some of these moves in standing. So I'll probably do most of them in standing, but I'll show everyone the seated options also for everything. So sorry about that Christine's not here with me today. Okay, so let's talk about an article. So the one that I selected today it's called Effectiveness of Resistance Training on Muscle Strength and Physical Function in People with Parkinson's Disease. So this study was a systematic review, which means that they looked through a bunch of different randomized controlled trials that met their inclusion criteria and then kind of synthesized that into this paper. And so they were trying to figure out what the evidence is in terms of the effectiveness on strength training in people with Parkinson's disease. And so they found 7 randomized controlled trials, which means that people with Parkinson's were broken into a group that received the intervention, so performed the strength training, and then a control group. And so most of the control group in these studies, they performed things like stretching or balance exercises or Tai Chi, but they weren't doing progressive resistance training like the experimental group was. And so there were 401 participants in total that they analyzed in this study. And they ranged, if you're familiar with the Hoehn-Yahr scale, that's what can be used to look at the progression of Parkinson's disease. And so a smaller number on that scale is better than a higher number. But they use people all the way from early to advanced Parkinson's disease. So they wanted to see at any stage of Parkinson's, was resistance strength training helpful? And so what they found was that after just 8 to 10 weeks of strength training, there was a significant improvement in muscle strength, which makes sense because they were doing strengthening exercises, but there was also a significant improvement in balance on different balance measures. So that just shows that having stronger muscles can help you with your balance and reduce risk for falls. But then they also found an improvement in the motor symptoms for these people with Parkinson's. And so on that UPDRS, the assessment that your neurologist does when you go in, where they have you, you do this is big. And yeah, exactly. I saw that Jan doing that too. Yeah. Where you open, close your hand and you lift your leg up and down and you walk. Exactly. So on that assessment, there was a significant improvement as well. So strength training has a lot of benefits, but they also talked about how it needs to be progressive resistance training, which means if you can do, say you can do a bicep curl with a 5-pound weight and that's easy for you, you need to progress it and pick a weight that's a little more challenging for you. It should be a moderate challenge. So as we go through our exercises today, I'll give lots of options and I want you to try to think about how you can do it to make it feel like it's a moderate challenge for you, okay? So any questions about that, about the research article? Okay, cool. I saw some head shakes now. That's good. All right, so I'm going to scoot back and make sure that you guys can see me okay. We're all going to start in either sitting or standing today with our intervals, and I'll demonstrate it both ways. And if you're able to stand but you need some support, feel free to have some support too. You can hold on to a countertop or a chair, whatever feels good for you. Okay, let me just raise this a little bit. There we go. So we're going to start with our warm-up. I'm going to demonstrate each of the exercises. We're going to be doing each of them for about 30 seconds, and we'll do 3 in a row and then take a little break and then 3 more and then a little break. We'll go through those 6 exercises 3 times, just like normal. So it's just about 12 minutes or so of a interval warm-up. So our first exercise, if you're standing, what you're going to do is a squat. So you're going to bend down into a squat and then stand up. And then you're going to step to the right, step to the left. Then bring your feet out wide, squat again. Step right, step left. All right. If you need that to be a little bit harder, you can do a jump squat. So you can jump and then step, step. Or if that's still easy for you, you can jump, step to the side, jump, step to the side, and jump again, okay? If you are sitting, what you're going to do from a seated position, you're gonna bend down and then sit up tall, and then step your feet out to the side, bend down, sit up tall, out to the other side. So we're just gonna be stepping side to side and kind of squatting with our trunk, okay? So you're just bending down, step to the side, bend down, step to the other side. All right, so that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is jumping jacks. So if you're able, you can do a full jumping jack. So jumping your legs out while your arms come up. If that's a little too hard, you can do kind of a half jumping jack where you step one arm or one leg out and bring your arm up and then to the other side. So side to side. And then if you're sitting, you can jump your legs out, bring those arms up, and then jump them together. Just like this. If that's a little too much, then same thing, you can do one side at a time. All right. Exercise number 3, we're going to be marching in place. So if you're in standing, we're gonna add a little cognitive challenge to this one. So what you're gonna do is start out with 2 marches, and then we're gonna change directions, and then 2, change directions, 2. Once we complete that, we'll do 4, and then 6, and then 8. We'll just kind of keep building up for whatever you have time for. So let me show you first. It's gonna be 1, 2, change directions, 1, 2, back to the center, 1, 2, to the other side, 1, 2. Then when you come back to the center, instead of 2, you're gonna try 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, change directions, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the center, and then over to the other side. All right, if that's easy, you're gonna do a high knee, kind of like a jumping exercise. So it'll be 1, 2, change directions, 1, 2, change directions. All right, so kind of turning it into a high knee jog. If you're sitting, we're just gonna march in place here. If you have room, then you can still step to the side like you're turning. So if you scoot to the edge of your chair, do opposite arm, opposite leg, march up, 1, 2, turn to the side, 1, 2, center, 1, 2, other side, 1, 2. All right, then we'll take a little break, and then we've got our next 3. So exercise number 4 is a little bit of boxing. So what we're gonna do is a combination where we do a jab, a cross, and a hook. So 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. The arm that's your less dominant arm. So for me, I'm right-handed, so my left arm is gonna jab, my right arm is gonna cross, my left arm is gonna hook. So what we're gonna do to make that one a little cognitively more challenging for us is we're just gonna jab, then jab, cross, hook. All right, so we're kind of adding on layer by layer to it. So we'll practice it again, but in sitting, same thing, 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, and we'll jab, jab, cross, hook, and then start from the beginning. Jab, jab, cross, hook. With that hook, try to get some good trunk rotation. So we're warming up the trunk. And we'll do that a little bit with this next one too. So next one is going to be an opposite arm to toe touch. So if you're ready to take a little bit of a balance challenge, you're just going to bring your arms out. You're going to touch your opposite arm to your opposite toes and then back up. So a little hamstring lengthening here also. If that's too much for your balance, you can hold on with one hand, or you can keep your feet on the ground and bend down and across and up, down and across and up. All right, and sitting, same exercise, arms out, opposite arm to opposite toe. All right. Okay, last one is going to be a jog in place with quick stops and starts on command. So what that means is we're all going to be jogging in place. When I say stop, whatever leg is in the air, you're going to try to hold that, hold your balance, and then we'll go right back into it. While we're doing this jog, I want you to try to think about big amplitude and swinging your opposite arm with the opposite leg. So try to keep the hands open, fingers spread, swinging those arms. So it'll look like this. We'll start and we'll jog in place. Then when I say stop, you have to try to hold your balance before we start again, okay? Same thing in sitting, quick jogging in place. When I say stop, you hold your balance and then you keep going. All right, so those are our 6 exercises. Is everybody feeling ready to go? Yes, good, I got lots of thumbs up there. Awesome. So we're starting with, I'm gonna get my timer ready, sorry. But we're starting with that squat, and then step to the side, and then squat, okay? And if you're sitting, bend down, step to the side, bend down, back to the other side, all right? So here we go, 30 seconds of that. Ready, and go. So squat, step to the side, side, squat. Good. Think big feet. Don't let your feet drag, really lift them up as you step. See if you can make an audible noise with your foot on the ground, kind of like you're stomping it down. Good job. Remember, if you're sitting, I'm going to show that one again. You bend down, step, bend down. Good. All right. Next one, jumping jacks. So either full or step out together. Good. Keep going. If you're sitting, either full or out together, out together. Good job. I see some full jumping jacks. Nice work, everybody. I'm going to do the half one so I don't lose my voice while I talk with you. Keep it up, 5 more seconds. And then we move into those marches where we do 2 and then 4. So here we go, 2 forward marches. 1, 2, turn to the side. 1, 2, back to the center. 1, 2, other side. 1, 2, back to the center. Now we go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. Remember, you can turn this into kind of a standing jog too. Going into 6. Good. All right. Take a little break. We've got about 20 more seconds to rest. If you don't feel like you need a break right now, I want you to just kind of jog in place to keep your heart rate up. Nice work. I see some of you jogging. So we're going into our boxing routine. So it's going to be jab, jab, cross, hook. So that's what's coming next. And same thing in sitting, okay? So we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So jab, jab, cross, hook. Back to the beginning. Jab, jab, cross, hook. Good. If I'm going too slow for you, speed it up. Do what's challenging for you. And if I'm going too fast for you, feel free to slow it down. Good. Remember to get that trunk rotation with that hook. Really get that trunk rotating. Good. Nice. All right. So we're doing the opposite toe touches. So arms out, touch the opposite toe. Remember, if that's a little too much for your balance, you can hold on or keep your feet on the ground and rotate your hand down towards your opposite foot. If you only touch your leg, that's okay too. Just get that rotation. And in sitting, same thing. Touch the opposite toe with your hands. Good. All right, jogging in place. Here we go. Jog until I say stop. Opposite arm swing. Stop. Nice job. Hold your balance and go. Stop. Nice. And go. Stop. Good job, everybody. Go. Stop. Nice. And go. And stop. Last one. Good. Relax. Nice work. Little break. About 25 more seconds. I'm going to fix my hair because it's falling out. Everybody's looking great. We're going to be starting from the top with the squat with the step to the side. So I'll demo that again here. So you're going to be doing a squat, step to the side, other side, squat. All right. And let's change it up. If last time you stepped to your right side after your squat, try to step to your left first. So squat, side, side, squat, side, side, squat. Good. Remember to pick up those feet. Put them down with intent. Nice work. If you're sitting, remember it's bend down, sit up, step to the side. Bend down, sit up, step to the side. Nice job, everyone. Good. All right. Jumping jacks. Whichever Whichever way is a moderate challenge for you. So could be full, could be the half jumping jacks. Good, could be the seated jumping jacks and the half seated jumping jacks. Nice work, everyone. About 5 seconds to go. Keep it going. Good, into our marching. So we're gonna do 2 marches forward, 2 to the side, 2 forward again, 2 to the other side. Now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 6. Good job. Opposite arm swing. Good, rest. Nice work. So we're incorporating big amplitude arms with that reciprocal arm swing with that one. And we're also working on changing directions, which can be tough. So we've got about 15 more seconds to rest, and then we're going right into our boxing. So that's that jab, jab, cross, hook with big rotation there. 5 more seconds to rest. You're all looking great, everyone I can see. Here we go. Jab, jab, cross, hook. Jab, jab, cross, hook. Try to get full extension through those elbows. So make them straighten all the way when you punch them forward. Think about punching through a wall. 10 more seconds. Keep that pattern. Good. Good, nice job. Next one, opposite toe touches. So arms out, touch the opposite toe. Stretch that hamstring, get that trunk rotation. Remember, you can leave your feet on the floor, rotate your trunk and reach down. And it's the same in seated, arm to opposite toe. Great work, keep it up. Good, jogging in place, here we go. Jog in place, when I say stop, try to hold your balance. Opposite arms are swinging, stop. Good, go. And if you just want to walk in place, do that. Stop. Good, and go. Stop. Nice, go. I almost lost my balance that time. Stop. And go. Good, rest. About 30 seconds to rest. Remember, if you don't need it, jog in place. Nice job. I see some of you jogging, keeping those heart rates up. All right, we've got our last round coming through. We're starting with the squat. Step to the side, step to the other side. So now to add a cognitive challenge to that. So we switched directions that we were stepping first before. Now I want you, the first one, step to one side. On your second squat, step to the other side first. So here we go for it. Squat, step to the side, other side. Now step to the other side first. Does that make sense? Nice job. So you're having to remember what side you stepped to last time, and then step to the other one first. Good work. Big feet here. Make sure you're not dragging. Jumping jacks, here we go. Take whatever variation is moderate challenge for you. If you were doing the full jumping jacks before, try to stick with it. Nice job, I see some good jumping jacks. Make sure your hands are open, fingers are spread. We like big amplitude all the way down through the fingertips. That helps to encourage big amplitude everywhere else. We get a little break after this one. Or I'm sorry, actually, we're doing our marches first. So 1, 2, change direction. 1, 2, back to the center. Other side. Now 4 marches each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, now going for 6. Good, now we rest. It's our last rest, so if you can do that jog. Do that jog while we wait. Good work. Nice job, you guys. So we're starting with the boxing for this next round. So we've got the jab, jab, cross, hook. And remember, it's the same in sitting. One foot in front of the other, jab, jab, cross, hook. Nice work. 3 more seconds. And go. Jab, jab, cross, hook. Make sure you're shifting your weight and pivoting as you punch. Good. Remember, you're punching through a wall. Straighten your elbows all the way. Nice job. About 5 more seconds. Think about something that makes you mad and then punch it really hard. Good. All right. Opposite toe touches, arms out. Touch your toe. Good. Leave your feet on the ground or hold on to something if this is too much of a challenge for your balance. And remember, if you're seated, same thing. You can still get a good stretch and good trunk rotation while seated. Our last one is that jog or march in place with the quick stops and balance holds. So here we go. Jog in place, there's big marches in place. Stop. Nice, and go. Stop. And go. Stop. Nice work, almost there. Go. Stop. Nice, go. Stop. And go. Good, and relax. Nice work. Is everyone nice and warmed up? Good, I see some thumbs up. Nice work, everybody. Okay, going into our power moves. So take a second, get a sip of water if you need it. We're all going to start in sitting together for our power moves. So if you don't have a chair, grab one now. I'm gonna lower this a little. Okay. I'll wait a second for everyone to get situated. It is hot in this room, you guys. And I don't even have to have my mask on this time because I'm alone and I'm still hot. All right, everybody looks ready. That's great. So we're gonna go through our power moves in sitting. So we're gonna start with our power up. So if you're not too familiar, the power up is to help work on that anti-gravity extension, those postural muscles to help keep you upright. So from a seated position, you're gonna have your hands in your lap. You're gonna bend forward and then sit up tall and reach your arms back. All right, so that's our power up. Big forward bend, sit up tall, reach the arms back. Okay, so we're gonna go through the power up first. We're gonna do 2 of them nice and slow to work on our posture and to work on rigidity. Then we're gonna do 10 repetitions nice and fast, and that's more to target that bradykinesia. So the small, slow movements that can happen with Parkinson's, okay? So first, feet are nice and wide apart. If you need to adjust your feet, I want you to think about big steps to get those feet out nice and wide. Don't drag them in or take small steps. So big steps out, feet are ready, hands are in your lap, sit up nice and tall. We're gonna bend forward all the way, and then sit up tall, reach your arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, look up towards the ceiling, take a deep breath. Good. One more time, hands in your lap, bend forward all the way, big stretch, and then sit up nice and tall, fingers spread, reach your shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling, take a deep breath. Good. All right, hands in your lap, 10 repetitions nice and fast. I want everyone to count out loud with me. I know I won't be able to hear you, but use that loud voice to help drive big amplitude movement, okay? Here we go, bend forward and up. 1, forward and up. 2, keep it going. 3, 4, 5, keep those hands open. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, one more. 10, perfect, nice job. All right, going into our power rock. So you're gonna bring your arm down to your knee. This one's to work on weight shifting, but we're also just gonna stretch our kind of lateral trunk here. So one arm down to your knee, other arm is going to reach up and over. If you'd like, you can step that leg out like this to get a little stretch through here. We're just gonna hold that there. Good. All right, switch sides. Other arm comes down, opposite leg out, arm up and over, big stretch, hold it. This is to fight that rigidity. In power, they call this a prepare. Good, back to the center. Nice job. Going through 10 repetitions, nice and quick now. You can keep that leg movement too if you'd like, okay? So here we go, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. All right, going into our power twist. Arms are going to be out nice and wide. This is to help with trunk rigidity, so working on the mobility through our trunk. So you're going to take one arm, bring it across to meet your other. Let that knee drop down. You're pivoting on those toes. Turn as far as you can. Hold it here and take a deep breath. Good. All right, open it back up. Other direction, big twist, drop the knee, pivot on the toe, look over your shoulder. Deep breath. Awesome. Open it back up. All right, 10 times quick. Here we go, count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm rolling off my chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and relax. Hopefully none of you are on wheels like I am because I'm just rolling all around. All right, last one is our power step, and then we're gonna move into standing. So feet are together, hands in your laps. We're gonna take a big step out to the side, push the knees apart, bend forward. You should feel a stretch through your inner thighs here. Let's just hold that a second to fight that rigidity first. Good. Big step together. Other side, big step out. Push the knees apart. Big stretch through the inner thighs. Take a deep breath. Good. Step it together. All right. 10 big steps. I want you to step as big as you can. So really marching the knees up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, exaggerate those movements. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Great job. All right, so we're gonna move into standing. So if you're able to do these in standing, I want you to stand up. You can hold on if you need to. If you're not able to do them in standing, you're just gonna continue in sitting, and I'll show you a quick reminder of each one. So in standing here, we're gonna start with our power up. So hands out in front of you. You're gonna bend down, stand up tall, reach back, big power up. If you're sitting still, hands in your lap, bend forward, sit up tall, power up, okay? So we're just gonna go right into 10 of them for these, okay? So 10 power ups, ready? Here we go. Bend down, 1, 2, make sure you're counting out loud, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, relax, good job. All right, going into our power rock. So for this one, you're gonna get kind of in a ready position. You're gonna reach up and out to the side. Let me just raise this a little. Hopefully that wasn't too much. Okay. So up and out to the side, up and out to the other side. If you're sitting, hand to your, or arm to your lap, reach up and over, reach up and over, okay? Here we go, 10 times, count out loud. 1, 2, good, lift up the opposite foot if you can. 3, 4, 5, open the hands, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, nice job, everyone. We're gonna go right into our power twist. So keeping that heart rate up, we're gonna open our arms and we're gonna be twisting and then twisting to the other side. Same thing if you're sitting, big twist, big twist. All right, 10 times, here we go. 1, open, 2, open, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, go as far as you can, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great work. All right, right into our power step. So if you're standing, it's a big step out to the side, arms come out, big step back together. And then the other way, big step out, big step together. Remember, you can hold on with one hand as you step if you need to. In sitting, we're gonna do the arms this time. So you're gonna take your arms out as you step out, together, out, together. Here we go, 10 steps, alternating sides. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, good, I feel like we're all in sync. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, big steps, 9, and 10. Good job, relax. All right, so next power move. We're gonna do the same standing power moves, but we're gonna do them with a turn. So we're gonna be changing the direction that we're facing in order to focus on some other aspects that can be challenging with Parkinson's. So we're gonna start with our power up, but you're gonna be turned to the side. So you're gonna do a big power up, then you're gonna try to take less than 4 steps to do a 180 to the other direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no more than 4, big power up in this direction. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, big power up. All right. If this is easy for you and you need a big challenge, what I want you to try to do is a power up, and you're gonna try to jump and face the other direction. You can do it in 2 hops or 1 hop. So you can either hop, hop, and then power up, or just a big hop and turn, power up, okay? And if it's too hard to do the turning, you're just gonna stay in one direction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, marching in place, and then another power up, okay? If you're sitting, you're gonna do a big power up, and then step to the side, big power up, and then the other side. All right, so there's something for everybody. So here we go, I'm gonna be doing the 4 marches. If you wanna take that extra challenge and hop or do the 2 hops or the 1, go for it. And if you wanna just march in place in between, go for that, okay? So I'm gonna start facing this way. We're gonna do 10 power ups, changing directions. All right, here we go, arms out, big power up, reach back. Good, 4 big steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, big power up. Nice job, switch directions. Big marching, big power up. Nice, 1, 2, 3, 4, power up. 1, 2, 3, 4, big power up again. Nice job, incorporate that jump if you're able to. Good work. Power up. Switch directions. Power up. Good. One more time each side. Power up. Big marches, big arm swing. Power up. Last one. And relax. Nice work, everyone. So we're incorporating a little bit of turning at the same time, turning to the left and turning right. So next we're going into our power rock, and we're gonna do the same thing, but we'll rock to both directions before switching sides, okay? So what that'll look like, you're gonna turn to the side, you're gonna power rock, so reaching up and out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach, reach, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, if that's too easy, you can do your power rock, and then hop, hop and do your power rock, or big hop into a power rock. All right. If you're sitting, you're gonna step to the side, rock, rock, and then take big steps to the other side, and rock, rock. Okay? So we're just adding in some steps. Here we go. Let's all turn to the side if we're gonna be doing that turn. Nice work. Here we go. Power rock, side to side. Rock, rock, change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, rock, change directions. Nice job. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of weight shifting. This is so good if you have freezing of gait. This is a great exercise to practice. Remember those big arm movements throughout. Rock, rock, 4 big steps. One more time to each side. Good. I see some hopping too, great work. And back to the center. Nice job, you guys. All right, going into our power twist, same thing. We're incorporating the 180-degree turn. So from the side, you're gonna twist, twist, and then step or hop. Other side, twist, twist. If you want to challenge yourself, but the hopping is too much for you, try taking less than 4 steps to turn. So you're really challenging yourself. Try even taking 2 or 3. So 1, 2. That means you'll really have to lift that leg and turn it to really change directions, okay? If you're sitting, we're gonna try to do our power twist with stepping in between. So you're gonna step, step, twist, twist, step, step, twist, twist. All right, here we go. We're facing the side. Try to take less steps to turn if you're able. Arms out. Good, big twist, open, twist, open, change directions. And again, twist, twist, change directions. Good, twist, twist, and change directions. Nice job, everyone. Keep it up. Big twist. Don't forget, we're working on that trunk rigidity. Really try to twist as far as you can. Twist, twist. We got one more to each side. Big twist and open, twist and open. Last one. Twist and twist. Good, and relax. Nice job, everyone. So to finish it up, before we stretch, we've got our power step while changing directions, okay? So same thing, face to the side, and I'm gonna face forward so you can see the step a little bit better, but you're gonna take a big step out, together, and if you were facing this way, turn around, step out, together, okay? For a little bit more of a balance challenge with this one too, when you step out to the side, try to look in that direction, look towards that hand. Changing your head position makes it so that your eyes can't stabilize on one point, makes it a little more challenging, okay? If you're sitting, we're just gonna stick with a step together throughout because it's a little hard to change directions to the side and then do the step. There's not really room on a chair. So still doing big steps out to the side, okay? So face whatever direction you're gonna start with. And this is our last time with this exercise. So don't lose that amplitude. Here we go. We're gonna take a big step out to the side. Ready? Big step, together, change directions. And again, step, together, change directions. Keep it going. Go at your own speed. Make sure you're giving yourself a moderate challenge. And make sure you're not shuffling or freezing when you change your directions. Try to really pick up those feet. Sometimes it takes an external cue, which means maybe counting your steps out loud as you're stepping to turn. So that would look like this. You would go 1, 2, 3, 4 out loud as you're stepping. Good job. Keep it up. Big step, together, One more time to each side. Great job. Last one. Step together, step together, and relax. Good work. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up? Awesome. I'm getting a workout in for sure. All right, so we're just gonna finish with a little stretching. So I'm gonna show the stretches in sitting. So if you can grab a chair, that would be awesome. Let me angle this a little bit. Good. Okay, I think everyone's got a seat. So we're gonna start with a little hamstring stretch. So go ahead and bring one leg out in front of you. Make sure you're pulling those toes up towards you so you're not letting them flex down. You're pulling them up. You can put your hands on your hip or hold onto your chair, but you're gonna try to sit up nice and tall and then bend forward with a flat back. So try not to let yourself curve your back. Keep it straight while you lean forward, and that'll give you more of a hamstring stretch. So while we're holding this, I just want to say a little bit more about those external cues we were talking about. So with Parkinson's, the area of the brain that's impacted, it's called the basal ganglia. It controls the automaticity of movement. So it allows us to do things, that area of the brain allows us to do things without having to think about it. Go ahead and switch sides. So when there's a problem with that area of the brain, it's more difficult to do things automatically. And that means that we have to force things more into our frontal lobe of our brain in order to complete them successfully. And so that's what we do when we give external cues. It helps kind of guide that pattern in the brain over to that frontal lobe so that it can help us to complete it since we're not able to do it as automatically. All right, and relax. Next one, you're gonna try to cross one leg over the other like this, a little figure 4 stretch. If that's too much for your hips, the bottom leg can be straight so that it's not lifting it up quite as high, but try to cross it over and relax the knee. So relax the knee down, sit up nice and tall. If you need a little more stretch, bend forward, keeping your back flat. Nice job. I think the problem might be that the air conditioning is out in here today. You guys can't see, but the windows are fogging up. I should have checked the thermometer when I came in. All right, other side. Cross that leg over, relax the knee down, sit up nice and tall, and then if you're able, bend forward, keeping your back flat. And thank you all for bearing with me. I know it's a little difficult when there's just one of me during the class because I'm trying to show all the different variations. So if you were in sitting today, it might have been a little more challenging to follow, and I'm sorry for that. I think at our next class, there should be 2 of us. All right, and relax that leg down. Okay, next one, we're just going to bring our hands kind of clasped together like this, interlace your fingers, push them out in front of you, and then lift them up over your head. And you're just gonna lean over to the side. Good. So you should feel a nice stretch through your side here. You might feel a stretch in your shoulders. Nice job. We're gonna switch directions, lean over to the other side. Try to get those elbows as straight as you can over your head. Perfect. Okay, and relax, bring those arms down. We're just gonna take a couple of deep diaphragmatic breaths together. So we're gonna breathe in through our nose, out through our mouths. And I want you to think about letting your stomach expand as you breathe. So we're gonna reach our arms up over our heads and take a big breath in through our noses. Ready? And breathe in. Arms up, big stretch, and exhale. Bring the arms down, exhale through the mouth. 2 more like that. Big inhale through the nose. And a big exhale through the mouth. Good. One last one. Ready? Big inhale through the nose. And big exhale through the mouth. Good. That just reminded me, I think next class I'll try to pick an article that talks about pulmonary exercises for people with Parkinson's, because there's actually more and more literature on that lately, and it can be really helpful for maintaining your lung function. How's everybody doing? Good. Okay. Well, we're all done for today. Great job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it.